Ethan Hale had built an empire on distrust. People lied. People used. People left. That was the lesson life taught him, so he tested everyone who dared to come close. But on the night he pretended to sleep to uncover the truth about the maid's daughter, he discovered something that shook the foundations of his guarded heart. Ethan was the kind of man who seemed carved from marble, cold, sharp-jawed, and unapproachable. A billionaire before 35, he lived in quiet luxury inside his mansion perched on a hill overlooking the city. He trusted no one except old Mr. Lawson, his butler, and Margaret, his longtime maid. Margaret's daughter, Grace, had recently come to stay with them after losing her job. She was soft-spoken, with warm brown eyes and a spirit too gentle for her own good. Ethan barely noticed her at first. That changed after the night he overheard a conversation between the kitchen staff saying Grace might be after his money. His chest tightened with suspicion. He had seen this story play out too many times. So he devised a test. The test. One quiet evening, Ethan slumped onto the sofa in the reading room, pretending to fall into a deep sleep, just as Grace walked in with a tray of tea and snacks. His plan was simple. If she truly was like the others, she might steal from him, snoop around, or show her true colors. He waited. Grace paused by the door, glancing at his sleeping form. Ethan kept his breathing steady, slow. He expected mischief. He expected dishonesty. He expected disappointment. Instead, he heard a soft sigh. She set the tray down and spoke, very quietly, as though she believed he couldn't hear. Greater than, "You look so tired, I wish someone would take care of you the way you take care of everyone else." Her voice was filled with genuine concern. Ethan felt something pinch inside his chest. Then she did something he never imagined. She draped her own shawl, thin and patched though it was, over his shoulders to keep him warm. Not the expensive blanket folded 2 steps away. Her shawl. The only one she owned. He nearly gave himself away right then. But Grace wasn't done. She gently massaged his temples, whispering a prayer for peace over him. No ulterior motive. No greed. No curiosity. Just kindness. When she walked out, closing the door quietly, Ethan opened his eyes, confused, shaken, and unprepared for the warmth spreading through him. He didn't know it, but that test would be the first of many challenges to follow. A growing connection. Over the next weeks, Ethan found himself observing her more and more. Grace radiated a quiet resilience. She cleaned with diligence, spoke politely to everyone, and helped her mother without complaint. One afternoon, he found her crying softly behind the greenhouse. Rather than leave, he stepped closer. "Grace, what's wrong?" She startled. "Oh, Mr. Hale, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean." "Sit," he said gently. She hesitated, then sat beside him on the stone bench. "My father left us with a lot of debt," she finally whispered. "Mom works too hard. I just want to help her, but everything I try seems to fall apart." Her vulnerability disarmed him. He was used to masks, not openness. Without meaning to, Ethan began to speak too, about his loneliness, his doubts, his past betrayals. 2 guarded souls, slowly unlocking each other. Their connection deepened, and soon Grace became the quiet comfort he didn't know he needed. The challenge, rumors and accusations. But peace is fragile. One morning, Ethan walked into the dining hall and found Grace cornered by Clara, the head housekeeper. "She's manipulating you, sir," Clara sneered. "Everyone sees it. The innocent act. The doe eyes. She wants your money. I've seen girls like her 1,000 times." Grace stood frozen, cheeks flushed with humiliation. Ethan felt something hot rise in his chest. "That's enough," he said sharply.